The book covers my early life, all related back to creating a school for poor kids. My parents migrated from Puerto Rico to South Jersey. In the fall, we would leave to go to Miami, Florida, West Palm Beach, Boca, all those little towns to try to pick, we were in a labor camp. And, and I never knew these were labor camps. I thought we were just having a good home. I was one of those kids that was poor, but never knew that was poor because I was a baby and everybody loved me and I had a lot of love. It was one thing we had. All our belongings really belong into, as I tell in this story, into this, I don't know if you read the book, but the station wagon, it becomes really the place for me where I really learned how to read the map. So I learned to envision and to read really early on because I was the only one helping my father to navigate the route. I knew I was going to college. My mother did not think that leaving home to go to college was the right thing. She thought my job was to graduate high school and get married with the next guy that came along. I see myself in many of the stories, for example, of young women that want to go to college. When we opened the charter school in 1997, first graduating class graduates in 2005. That's 100% graduation from that cohort. Now, ever since then, we have had 100% graduation rate for all our children. If we can invest on the children, on the babies, and you stay with them in that trajectory, those babies are going to make it. Because now you're beginning to really influence a generation of children that you can say to them, this is possible if you stay in this pipeline. My models work is I have an extended day, an extended year, Saturday academies, uniforms, small classroom size, structured learning, and there's no time to waste here. I mean, everybody is on it. In creating the right conditions so that these kids can learn. We have to reconstruct public education. That is not about the same traditional, 8:30 to 2 o'clock. You cannot do much between 8:30. You know who can do that? Suburbia. Rich communities can do that. Cities like Camden don't have that kind of social capital. The parents don't have the social capital to be running around, taking the kids to music and classes for SATs and improving scores. I mean, who has that? These are families who don't have money hardly to eat. I mean, in my community, in the community that I work in, you have children that have 1 meal a day. Okay? 1 meal a day. And on weekends, you know where those kids get their meal? In the homeless shelters. Okay? That's how it works. So that's why I created 3 meals a day. It's about wellness as well. It's about your mental alert. It's about how you feel about yourself, building their self-esteem, rebuilding children to feel good about who they are and giving them the importance so they're in a place in society. For Camden to produce children that are going today to Princeton, to Carnegie Mellon, to the best schools in the country, that to me is the miracle. Because no one believed in the children, no one believed in the city. I mean, you hear the #1 poor city in the country, the worst in violence, and all of that is true. The statistics support that. Yet, I'm able to do this work under the worst situations, under the worst conditions, and be able to take these babies from like preschool all the way to college and get them to graduate, right? And then get them now to be admitted into the best Ivy League schools in the country. It is a miracle.